Well, 2020 graduates may not have had the graduation ceremony that they planned on having and that they were looking forward to, but some of them are opting for a very creative plan B, and that is where our next guest comes in. He is Michael Rossman and the founder of Grad Mobile. Thank you so much for being with us.
Well, thanks for having me.
So tell us what this Grad Mobile is all about.
My wife came in the kitchen, said, I have an idea. When Sophie, our daughter, comes home from college in 2 weeks, let's knock on her door, tell her she's got 20 minutes to put on her cap and gown. And then we'll go 20 minutes later, go get her and play pomp and circumstance and march her down the steps out the front door and give her, take pictures, give her a diploma on the front lawn. And I'm thinking, well, that sounds good, but we have a stage truck in the driveway. Just because for my normal career as a juggler, entertainer. And so let's march her up the steps across our stage in front of the podium I have sitting in the storage barn, and we'll do it real.
I love that you were just ready to go. You just happened to have all the graduation essentials ready to go.
I have a very bad case of what ifs disease, so I have lots of stuff.
So you're fully prepared, and how did your daughter react?
Well, it was supposed to be a surprise, but once we looked at each other and realized that there might be a lot of people who might want to do this, it was kind of hard to keep it a secret from her. Yeah. But she was a good sport, and she's played along, and it's been fun for all of us.
You've been doing this now in the community. What has been the response from families? What have they said?
It's been overwhelming. I've been inundated, and I started doing this managing myself, and very quickly realized it was way bigger than I could really handle and do a good job with the graduation. So I turned it over to one of my agencies, and so they're managing it for me. And the response has just been crazy. We've already done like 50 of them, and we still have another 3 weeks in June, and we have some booking in July and some in August.
And you are doing this. It's not just sort of one model fits all. You're allowing people to customize their commencement experience.
Basically, they can do whatever they want within reason. So a couple of days ago, we had somebody shot off some fireworks at the end of the ceremony. Lots of people are printing programs, and people are getting commencement speeches via Zoom meeting. So we've had like laptops on stage plugged into our sound system, and somebody in another country is presenting the commencement speech.
Wow. I mean, you know what? You do too good of a job. We might not have more graduations in the future.
No,
I'm wondering.
Better.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It's very nice that it is customizable that way. How are you incorporating the social distancing guidelines to make sure that everyone can sort of celebrate, but in a safe way?
Right. So right up front, we let people know that that's important. So a lot of times now we're getting numerous families sort of sharing one. So a couple kids who are really good friends, but maybe go to different schools or even go to the same school. And, they know that they kind of need to separate around in the yard a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, most people are wearing masks, and, we always have masks, and we wear masks almost all the time. If I'm at the podium and there's nobody within 10 feet, and I'm speaking, I'll take it off. When we set the chairs out in front of the stage for the graduates, we always have them 6 feet or more separated. So we're very aware all the time, and we have sanitizer on stage.
Yes, and it is perfect because it is outside too. So that
sure, yeah, absolutely. And of course, we give away the diplomas with a 3-foot reach stick.
Oh, do you really? I like it. Very cool. So if people are interested in booking these graduations, you said you've sort of been booked right now through August. Will that continue, and can people still get their graduates celebrated in this way?
If there are people who have relatives who are overseas or far away and they're not traveling and they want to wait until their relatives come back into town, we've actually set up a second unit to help, and that's been helpful. And then we're very flexible, so we can do a number of them in a day, and we're doing some in the evenings. We can light up the truck, and it's really flexible. So if you want to have graduation anytime you want, we can do it anytime you want.
Okay, and what is the best way to book with you? How should they get in touch?
So the best way is through my agent's form that she created at our website, which is www.thegradmobile.com.
All right. Really, really creative thinking with that. And you're helping so many families and so many graduates, including your own. Hats off to your daughter again. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.